What a nice day. Sunny, like 60 degrees. Wind is fairly mild. Let's do a little arts and crafts project, shall we? I got a Charger door skin here. Come off my buddy Jonathan's 69 RT. He changed it out. It's got a ding in it, and it's kind of a little rusty down there on the bottom corners where they like to pinhole up. But he cut it off pretty square. He just reskinned that door. I told him, hey, hold on to that for me. I got an idea for it. So he kept it for me. You know what I'm building with this Charger, so it should be pretty easy to put two and two together, what I'm gonna do with it. Yeah, we're gonna make a General Lee door wall hanger. I've got enough extra bits and bobs laying around. I think I got a junk mirror we can throw on it, and at least one door handle we can spare. And the 01 decal is on the way. I ordered it last night, I believe. So get that done. Get it painted, primed, all that. Get the decal on it. This inner lip is still here where it attaches to the door skeleton. I'm going to take a couple pieces of flat bar and just bolt to it or tack weld to it or whatever. And we're going to screw it right up there, right above the garage door. So let's go on and sand it down, I reckon. Get the DA out. Alright, so I found us a mirror to stick on it. It's a non-remote manual mirror on the 68 Charger, and the mirror glass is gone, so ain't no big deal to just rob that one. I got two more like really nice manual mirrors in a box in the garage. I think one of them's actually brand new, so ain't no loss to take this one off, and you ain't gonna see the mirror bit being gone with the door, that skin hanging up on the wall anyhow. So I gotta get this door open so I can get in there and get it. That don't work, so we're gonna have to reach through here and get this door popped somehow. Come on, you. There we go. Alright, that's open. I'm hitting the fender. Oh, that's nice. Oh well. Bend that. I don't want to bend the lip on that fender. I may just have to and go in from the other side and get in the car, which I really don't want to do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that, unfortunately. So, at least it's kind of like the General Lee. There ain't no floor in here, so kind of have pretty good access. Except I'm gonna have to reach up into there. Okay. There we go. Nut come right loose. Alright, got the nut off. Mirror's loose. Torsion support is caked full of mud and leaves and moisture. It ain't like rotted out yet, miraculously, but it will be if I don't do something about it. This really is a shame. I need to do something with this car sooner than later, really. Man, it don't stay. It's whatever. But you can only work on so much stuff at one time, you know? I mean, realistically, before I started the General Lee project, this one made more sense to fix for obvious reasons. I mean, it has its rust issues, but what Charger don't? At least this one wasn't wrecked, you know? But, you know, had I started working on this one first and not started with the 69, if I'd got this one done, I probably never would have done the 69 because of how bad it was. So, you know, there it is. There you go. And no, it's not for sale. So don't ask. I get that. People ask me that all the time. Like, not necessarily on YouTube, but like, you go to sell something on Marketplace and this car's in the background, or any of these cars in the background, like, how much you want for the satellite? How much you want for the Charger? I'm like, it's not for sale. And I put in the description, not for sale, and people still ask, is it for sale? How much you want for it? And it's like, dude, you know, it's not. I usually tell them some ridiculous price, like 40 grand or something, just to leave me alone. All right, harvested our mirror. Hood's off before that. All right, got our mirror. Now we need a door handle. So over here, leaned up against the squish charger, is another extra door I come up with somewhere. I don't remember. I think I maybe have got this one from Bradley Chrisman, Poor Boy's Garage. Several years ago, he had like a wad of Charger stuff for sale, and I drove all the way down there to where he's at, and about 3 hours from here, and bought a truckload of Charger stuff from him. I think these are 7/16 as well. They are. Yeah, this Charger, this 69 Charger that this door's leaning up against, I got it for free. Yeah, I know it don't look like much because it ain't much, but it had like 3 or 4 good doors laying in it. Various like brackets and hardware and like tail panel trim and all kinds of stuff. So for free, and it was like 10 minutes up the road, I was like, heck yeah, I'll take it. That's another one that like I've known about forever, because the car was sitting on top of a shipping container up at a local like sandblasting place, and you could see it from the highway. I had noticed it forever, like through middle school and high school, going to school every day. I was like, hey, that's a Charger sitting up there. And sure enough, a buddy that knew the guy asked him if he wanted it, and he's like, nah, I don't want it, but I know who does. And he told me about it, and sure enough, drug the trailer over there, stuck it on the trailer with a forklift, and bam, free Charger. I have that floppy Charger over there behind y'all that's just like a cowl, door jambs, quarters, and roof section that somebody like started a halfway body swap project with. I was kind of thinking on taking the squished one and the floppy one and maybe the front clip from that blue Cornet parts car and making another Charger. Who knows? But that'll be no time soon. I've got enough on my plate as is. Enough projects going on right now. Let's focus on knocking out what we got first. All right, back to it, man. All right, primer's dry. We're gonna go ahead and scuff it up with a Brillo pad. Alright, so I'm in the house now tonight. This seemed like a pretty clean job. Also, I needed it to be a little warm and sterile. So, we're in here tonight. The decal came in, so I'm gonna try my hand at installing it. I've done wiped this off with a warm water, wet dish soapy paper towel as per the instructions, and I'm wiping it down with a microfiber. We're gonna get our decal on here and tape it down. Here's our decal from some nondescript eBay seller. You can tell the, I don't know if you can tell that or not. Oh, there's the cats. The bottom of the one and the top of the one are unequal thicknesses. That's not proper. They should be the same thickness. As a matter of fact, I got a picture here. This is little Jacob, a long time ago, up at Cooter's Garage in Gatlinburg. You can tell the top of it and the bottom of it are of the same thickness, and you can tell what we got ain't quite that, but hey, it is what it is. It was cheap enough. And it's just gonna hang on the wall. It ain't like it's actually going on our Charger, so good enough. That's about 1 1/8 off the bottom of the door. And that's about 1 1/8 off the bottom of the door. We're not going over top of that top body line with the number. That looks pretty good. Alright. Whole decal ain't proper, is what I'm driving at. Like, the from Tom Sarmento. This ain't the Crazy C kit. This ain't the one from Classic Industries or Raymond Kahn or whoever you would normally get the proper kit from. The measurements ain't quite right. The dimensions ain't right. Like I said, this is gonna be an outdoor wall hanger. Take us another piece of tape. Take that, and we'll go get some scissors or razor blade and cut off that extra. Yeah, here, cat. I had a razor blade. Microfiber once more. Make sure there ain't nothing gonna get in the way there. Here's our tape. Ooh. That'll look good hanging up out there over the garage. I've already got me a couple pieces of scrap here bolted to the top so I can hang it up. That don't look half bad. I'm pretty alright at that. You know, all that's left to do is hang it up, I reckon. Well, there you go. It's up there. I kind of like it canted like that. You can see more of like the top body lines of the door and such. Not bad. Alright, well, that'll do it for this one. Guess we'll see y'all later. Like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. If you're seeing this, I ain't home. I'm not gonna be home for quite some time. But stick with me, bear with me. I promise I'll be back. And we'll be getting back on this as soon as I get home.